raw food diet. I'm so excited to see him do more. Wow, those are some pretty Hey, welcome back. I'm Dana with your daily dose of Dana Does, and it's slime time. Today we're watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3, Episode 3, and I'm super excited to get into it. But of course, before we do, please do make sure you support the official release of this episode before watching with me. And completely unrelated side note, how do you do your number 3 when you do it? Like, do you do it like this? Do you do it like this? I can't think of any other way, but I do this, like 1, 2, 3. I switch. But I'm very curious. How do you do your number 3? Anywho, let's get into it, y'all. Starting with the intro. I'm not gonna lie. Did we watch the intro last time? This feels completely brand new, but it might also be because I didn't watch it. Because I tend to not watch the intros on the first and second episodes because I'm waiting for you guys to tell me if I can. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you guys said I could or not. So this feels brand new. And it looks like we're gonna see his students again. And also, y'all, this intro looks like pure cinema. It really does look like stills from a movie. It looks really great. But it's getting me real excited for this season. Are we on season 3? Why do I feel like it's been a couple days since I've been watching, y'all, and I feel like I'm watching the wrong thing. In my head, I'm like, wait, there's no way we're on season 3. I don't think that's right. Why do I feel like we're not on season 3? I feel like we should be on season 2. Did I just finish season 2 or season... I'm really embarrassed, y'all. I'm gonna actually have to go check. Wow. So I will say I'm very embarrassed because yes, we are in fact on season 3. I don't know if my mind is still on vacation mode or what. I took a little mini vacation, which is why I've been a little, especially on Patreon here, I've been a little quiet because I told myself I wasn't gonna bring my laptop, and I went to go celebrate one of my close friends. I met her in 3rd grade. She's getting married. So we had a bachelorette in Mexico. I like how I said we, like it's me, but no. So, I think my brain's just not working too well right now, but please bear with
Lord
me.
Rimuru,
I'm excited for the episode, y'all.
I think you've earned a break. This is nice.
Peaceful
I mean,
days.
cut it out, Shuna! Hang on, where's
Wait,
Hakuro?
don't show them this.
Oh, he went back to make sure everything was settled.
I love the sound effects that accompany every movement that he makes. I love
I
it.
see. Dude got stuck with cleanup duty.
He's working with Geld to inspect Clayman's castle and organize all the spoils we collected. Also, dealing with the prisoners.
Gotcha.
He said this
By
so
the way,
happily.
why are you here, Benimaru? Shouldn't a general be leading his troops?
Now that the war is over, I figured things had settled down enough for me to return to your side. But there's no need to worry. I made sure to hand over the reins to a trusted aide before rushing back here.
In other words, he left the Biscuiteers in charge to handle the rest.
Yep.
I can't complain, but I wish they'd take things more seriously. After all, I tried my best to impart my sense of responsibility.
Answer. I would surmise that they learned this behavior from their master.
Hey, don't survive
He's like, wait a minute. Don't put me down like that. I'm great.
that! I'm a dependable guy, dang it! Ever
like,
since
you
you
can't fool
evolved
me.
into Raphael, I
I'm here
think your
24/7.
calculations have been a bit off.
Incorrect. No such
Incorrect.
phenomenon has occurred.
I
He straight up
love her.
denied it. Anyway, I heard Gabiru went back out to the battlefield again.
Yes, it seems he's befriended a subordinate of Lady Malim's named Midray and pledged his assistance in cleaning up after the aftermath of the battle.
Well, guess war is hard work, even when you win. It'll be difficult to round up and transport the prisoners, too. We don't win.
Did he not even drink from the cup? I'm sorry, it's the little things, y'all.
Well, guess war is hard work, even when you win.
He just grabbed it and put it back.
It'll be difficult to round up and transport the prisoners, too. We don't want them rebelling on us the second our backs are turned.
That would not be
Needn't
good.
worry. I made sure to give them all a thorough explanation.
Oh,
Sounds more like to just
no.
threaten them to me.
Pressure.
When's Gabiru getting back?
He should be returning with the Biscuiteers soon, my lord.
Huh? The Biscuiteers are coming, too?
Well, Lady Malim did sort of destroy the capital of Eurasania, remember? Since there's no suitable
Yes.
place for all the refugees and prisoners, we decided to bring everyone to Tempest for now.
Can we even care for that many people?
We can if we spread them out as much as possible. Not only that, but those who have villages to return to were sent back to them. The lycanthropes who wish to stay in Tempest want to learn about our technology.
Okay.
Furthermore, we've assigned those with able bodies to Geld's command, who will lead the redevelopment of Eurasania.
Well, that worked out pretty
Right,
nicely
that
then.
makes sense. I forgot Eurasania became part of Malim's territory now. During Walpurgis, I pitched her the idea of potentially building a new capital to relocate to.
You want to build a new capital?
Great idea, bestie!
Bestie for the restie.
But it won't just be the beast folk coming here, my lord. There are Majin among the prisoners too. We'll need to keep them under close watch, just in case they try anything.
Is it just me, or is Benimaru smiling a lot more than he usually does? I like it. It's kind of cute. You know, he's just talking with a smile the whole time. Like, life is just so good on this side of the slime.
Yes, that's right. I'll make sure everybody stays on their guard.
And we're finally seeing his
Sounds good.
eyeballs
Can't
again.
be too careful.
His eyes are always in
They're all
shadow.
making their own decisions and don't need me to order them around anymore. I'm so glad I can rely on them. Hold on a minute. Does this mean if I disappeared one day, they'd be fine without me?
No, don't
Just
do that.
the thought of not being needed makes me kind of sad.
Oh, that's sad.
Lord Rimuru, the situation in Falmouth is going as planned. Here is the non-aggression pact they signed as part of the peace treaty.
I'm so excited to
As
see
well
him do
as their
more.
first payment in the sum of 1,500 stellar gold coins.
Wow, those are
That's
some
more
pretty
than I
coins.
expected. But Falmouth is a major trading hub.
That's true, though as I understand it, the majority of this comes from King Admaris's personal treasury. But now that he no longer has any royal knights, he can't risk stirring up trouble with the nobility, or else they might steal everything from him.
Makes sense. So, does it look like war is going to break out like you planned?
Yes, most certainly. The nobles forced him to
certainly.
take out the rest of the reparations as a loan. And
like,
their
"I
new
love
king
war."
won't be able to endure that for long. Which is precisely why the former king decided to name his brother Edward as successor rather than his son.
Notice, the factions within the Kingdom of Falmouth who do not wish to pay reparations will likely attempt to force all responsibility onto Admaris.
Yeah.
I see.
Now that Admaris has stepped down and become a viscount, he will be moved away from the capital to a small territory near that of Count Needle Mygon.
Yom's party made their headquarters in Needle's domain, so if
Okay.
anything were to happen, they can come to his aid right away.
Quite astute, my lord.
Even if this new king tried to ditch Admaris, Yom wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
Not only that, but if he were to denounce the new king for going back on his word, it would lead to a revolt.
It's kind of scary how easily he's driven a wedge within Falmouth just by having Yom throw his lot in with Admaris.
For real.
Glad he's on our side. Keep doing your thing, but try to make sure ordinary citizens don't get caught up in it.
You can count on me.
Will do. And if you start running low on funds, you can use these fancy new coins.
I'm most grateful for your consideration, my lord, but that won't be necessary. Though if you would allow me to fight personally.
Sorry, no
He's like, I don't need money when I've got this.
can do. I'll assign you some forces, but you should try to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
If that is what you wish, I
Oh,
shall
man.
operate from the shadows.
You could learn a thing or two from him, Shion.
Come on! All I've ever done is carry out your orders to the best of my ability!
Not from the shadows,
Incidentally,
though.
the Western Holy Church has contacted Rahim and desires to speak with him.
Ray who? Oh, you mean that old archbishop guy.
From what I can surmise, they aim to get a first-hand account of exactly what happened during the battle between Falmouth's troops and Tempest. How would you like us to respond?
If we do nothing, the situation could get messier.
Considering the church's approach, it may be within our best interest to allow the meeting.
Yeah, you're right. Since those three were the only survivors,
Yeah.
it makes sense the church would want to hear from one of them. It looks like the Western Holy Church was monitoring Veldora's movements, so they probably know right away if we lied to them.
In that case, should we have him tell the truth?
Half
Let's put
the
a
truth.
message in this crystal. Then we'll have Rahim bring it over to the church and see how they react to it.
Understood.
Okay.
Lord Rimuru!
What is it?
The prisoners
that?
and refugees have entered Tempest, sir!
Wow, surely a lot.
They got here pretty quick, huh?
Oh, there he is, perched under her breasts again.
Alice! Sophia!
I wanted to personally thank you for allowing our people to stay in your city.
Ain't no thing.
Oh my goodness, the
Wait.
jiggle jiggle.
Phobio didn't come with you?
Nah, he's keeping an eye on the prisoners we had to leave at the battlefield.
As a Biscuiteer, he has the strength and authority to keep the Majin from rebelling.
In other words, they stuck him with the grunt work while they came here.
Yep.
Man, I almost feel
Poor
bad for the guy. Well,
They were
we're
like,
ready on our
we didn't want to be there anymore. He could stay. We're going back to Tempest.
end. We prepared temporary
Wow,
housing for everybody.
look
and
at
we're
that.
working out how to distribute jobs among the refugees. We can go over the details later.
Sure.
If you'll excuse us then.
Lord Rimuru! I have finally returned!
Oh, hey, welcome back. Heard you played a big role in the war.
Oh, no. I didn't really accomplish all that much. Truth be told, Midray beat me to a pulp when we faced each other.
Yeah,
He's so
Maru told me about that.
I love him so much.
Don't feel bad, though. He's a crazy strong dragon newt. He's exactly what I imagined one of Malim's worshippers would be like. And it's not like I'm saying you're weak or anything. You'll get there one day.
Right! I, Gabiru, hereby swear that I'll do my best to live up to your great expectations! Also here.
What's that?
Lady Malim instructed me to deliver it to you.
It's from Malim?
I love the way he speaks. It's like so theatrical.
Lady Malim told me I must give it to you, and I will live up to your expectations.
What's up, my bestie for Rusty? The next time I visit you, I'm bringing some people along, okay? Could you teach them all about cooking? I want you to show them how good food can be. I'm coming to you on my hands and knees here. As your friend, you've got to help me out, right? Please, pretty please, super duper pretty please.
She's like, I haven't had good food in a long time. Please
So,
teach
do
them
you
how
know
to
what
cook.
the deal is with this letter?
Yes, sir. I believe I do. During the war, I became acquainted with one of the Dragon Faithful named Hermes. He is a free spirit who has visited the Dwarven Kingdom as well as the Western nations. He's surprisingly open-minded, and according to what Hermes told me, the Dragon Faithful live extremely simple and modest lives. The food they serve to Lady Malim is not prepared or cooked in any way.
I think I get
raw
it now.
food diet.
I suspect that they see someone like me, a person who eats raw fish, as a shining example of a supreme being.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on, my guy.
Oh?
Dragon newts have the same sense of taste as humans, don't they?
Yes! After evolving, I was given the gift of an exquisite sense of taste. I used to find eating to be a bland chore, but now mealtimes have become so much more enjoyable.
There it is. Think about it.
I love
if
him
you
so
eat something
much.
tasty, it's only natural to want to eat more food like it.
I get it! So that's what Hermes meant when he talked about how tasteless all their food is!
But the Dragon Faithful are sworn to serve Lady Malim. Couldn't she simply order them to cook?
Nah, she may seem tough, but she's actually a big softie.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's what she wants, we'll show them our finest hospitality.
Yay, we're gonna
Great!
get food
I was
wars.
hoping you'd say that! I have to go
can't
now,
buy
my
cooking.
lord! Yeah!
Oh, the vibes are so high. I love it, y'all. I love it so freaking much. So good. So good. I love this vibe of slime. It just feels so happy and just lovely.
Incredible! There's so much excitement in the air.
For sure.
I agree.
It looks like all our new guests have really gotten into the swing of things around here.
Lord Rimuru? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Geld?
Lord Rimuru.
Was he supposed to be back yet?
He doesn't look so hot.
But he's exhausted.
So, what's up, buddy? Everything all right?
I already knew you were amazing, but this experience has only made my respect for you grow deeper.
Why do you
It's like,
say
that's
that?
not what I was expecting you to say.
Well, the truth is, I organized the prisoners and assigned them to various units, then tasked them with the surveying and reconstruction of the land. But before I knew it, all sorts of problems sprang up. It's a simple matter for high orcs to speak with each other through thought communication. But unfortunately, that doesn't work for lycanthropes and Majin. There were a number of Majin among the prisoners who resented being forced to follow orders, and some of those who were eager to work turned out to be bad at it.
I know what you mean. Properly managing and educating people is a lot harder than it looks. This reminds me of when I was a
Love how
salary
smooth
man.
that was.
There's only one thing to do in these cases. Let's get shwasted tonight, Geld.
Yes!
He's like,
It would
okay.
be my honor, Lord Rimuru.
I love the sound of that.
That sounds difficult.
I love also the
having more people
the mention of his
doesn't make it-
past life, because we don't really hear that too often. Sometimes I forget that he was a salaryman in his past life, and look at where he is now.
Everything more productive. And it's unreasonable to expect everyone to become good workers right away.
I have to wonder if it would be easier if you did the work yourself. But if you did that, they would never grow.
I can't even complete a simple task for Lord Rimuru.
Oh, poor guy.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. This brings me back. Workers who refuse to follow orders. Juniors who try to cover up their mistakes. And superiors who try to pass the blame on to others.
I love it. We haven't seen his face in so long, since the first episode.
I have a lot of good
That was
memories,
nice.
but I could go on and on about the bad ones. Let's keep going, trainee. Another round.
And a quick shout out to the Dana Dubs Nation. Thank you so much for watching with me every single day. I really do appreciate you guys sticking with me here. It makes the journey so much better, especially now, y'all. I've been crying so much with all of these shows. I need the moral support. So thank you so much. And an extra quick shout out to the Dub Nation Plus members on YouTube Members, Coffee, and Patreon. You guys are making the dream come true. Not just for me, but also for the editors. So thank you so much. If you guys want to join the Dub Nation Plus, scroll on down to that join link down below here on YouTube for some early access content. Head over to Coffee for just some general support, or to Patreon for some early access to some shows that won't be here for quite a few months, and also they're uncut. I update the names here every single month, so thank you so much to all of you. I can't wait to see what we watch next. All right, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next in this episode, so let's get back to it.
Let's keep going, trainee. Another round.
So do you think Geld will be all right?
Yeah, he seemed a bit down, but going out drinking seemed to lift his spirit. No pun intended. Either way, I think he'll be okay.
Lord Rimuru!
Hey, what's up?
The merchants have begun to return with goods. Ever since you had Fuse assure people the Tempest is safe for any and all, we've had far more visitors than ever before.
Definitely, look at that.
That's wonderful news.
Not only that, but the other nations seem to be behaving even after you were declared a demon lord.
They may be quiet, but I'm sure they're on their guard.
Also, the Empress of the Sorceress Dynasty of Thalion, Elmesia Elru Thalion, has announced that she will establish diplomatic relations with Tempest.
A hint to get that road built as soon as possible, huh?
According to Fuse, many nations are concerned about your potential alliance, which could pose a problem.
Side note, I love how many callbacks to the original season there are in this episode. 1, getting the mention that he was once a salaryman. 2, we got to see his face and his, little snippets of his past life. 3, we're hearing Fuse again, which Fuse is the name of the author, if I remember correctly, of the manga. So that's all just so cool. I love this so much.
But don't worry about that. Everybody's working day and night to try and establish more connections with the other countries.
That's good to hear. Guess it would probably be a good idea to check in with Soe about the roads then.
No hostile monsters were detected on the route. It should be safe to begin construction on the road in that area.
Okay.
After we explained our plans to the locals, they generously gave us permission to build.
Glad it's going well.
That's good.
Okay, until Geld finishes up his work, try to get the surveying and other inspections done.
Actually, there's just one problem with that.
What's up?
The Great Forest of Jura falls under your jurisdiction, but your territory borders the Kusha Mountain. These mountains are filled with steep valleys and rocky crags, and it's said that the Tengu reside in a hidden village at its peak. The local residents informed us of this, so it'd be unwise to ignore it.
Kinda sounds like these guys are a little dangerous.
Under normal circumstances, they keep to themselves, but they have a very warlike nature. Even back when she was a demon lord, Frey did her best to avoid any direct conflict with them. I think it'd be best to contact them first.
Time to establish a meeting.
If I may, please allow me. A demon lord strolling into their home unannounced might not be the best way to make friends.
That's fair.
You've got a good point. All right, go ahead.
I'm curious. Brother, you seem to have gotten quite close to Albus lately.
Say,
I hope this isn't an excuse to see her.
Huh? You're into Albus? Whoa, I didn't realize she was your type, man.
This is all a big misunderstanding.
I love his facial expressions.
Don't be silly.
And hers.
Don't worry, Lord Rimuru. Even if Benimaru leaves, I'll stay by your side forever.
I didn't say I was going anywhere, Shio.
But
it's obvious that she's going to seduce and steal you away.
Impossible! I don't understand how you even came to that conclusion.
He loves me too much to leave.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly. He looks like a happy little dog. Yes.
You're my right-hand man, and we all depend on you. Your loyalty was never in question. Anyway, let's get back on topic. Otherwise, Shion might get more crazy ideas. I'll let you handle this, Benimaru.
I won't fail you.
Long day.
Everywhere I look, there's always some new problem to deal with.
Such as being the leader of a nation.
It'll be easier to have a meeting with everyone tomorrow. Sorry to call you on such short notice.
Oh no, coming here is no trouble at all, Lord Rimuru. To be honest, the one truly in need of assistance is Geld. Fortunately, I was able to hand off the rest of my work last night, so there's no need for me to return, unlike him.
He seems to be really struggling, huh?
Yeah,
I'm sure
poor
this
guy.
is something he'll eventually learn to resolve himself, but I admit I'm a little little concerned. That problem aside, I have one other matter I wanted to report to you.
Oh, yeah?
It concerns the puppet nation of Destave, which was formerly under the rule of Demon Lord Clayman. Its citizens consist solely of dark elves who've all sworn their loyalty to him and work to maintain his castle.
Right.
And?
And?
What are you going to do about them?
According to the information I've gathered, long ago an elven kingdom once existed in Destave. As I understand it, ruins can be found there to this day.
Nice.
And the dark elves who protect them are called gravekeepers.
I get it. So you're saying there are a bunch of ruins from an ancient kingdom hidden there. If so, then there's a decent chance Clayman's wealth came from old elven artifacts he dug up.
Ancient ruins can be found all over the world, and treasure hunters make their living by selling the valuables inside.
Yeah.
However, the ruins under Clayman's domain appear to be largely undisturbed.
Hakuro, let's keep this a secret between us. I want to see this place for myself before making any decisions.
Okay.
As you wish.
I like that he's like, well, I'll wait till I see it first. Let's not get too hasty.
Thanks for coming, guys. As I'm pretty sure everyone already knows by now, I've assumed the title and responsibility of a Demon Lord.
Congratulations, my lord! I never doubted you for a second!
How incredible! That's our master!
Haven't heard from him in a while.
The start of Lord Rimuru's reign.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. But it's been decided that my domain will encompass all of the Great Forest of Jura. I'm already known as its leader, so I doubt anything will change.
They all look unsure
guys,
about
what's with
that.
the silence?
Excuse me, you said the entire forest? Is that correct?
Yeah?
Perhaps I'm mistaken, my lord. But you're saying this includes the area across the river as well?
I guess.
He's like, is that bad?
Is there some kind of problem with that?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a problem exactly. But as I recall, that section of the forest isn't under the Dryads' influence. The portion of the forest that's recognized you as its leader is that which the Dryads have dominion over. To those who live across the river, I'm sure the emergence of a new demon lord must be very troubling.
He has a point. This is going to be quite the undertaking. Good news is that the other demon lords will most likely leave you alone. On top of that, you now have exclusive rights to all the resources gathered within the forest.
Before, the inhabitants of the forest would just gather what they needed to survive.
But now they'll need your permission to even live on the land, let alone harvest its resources.
That'll be a big change for the monster tribes in the area.
Hold on a sec. A bunch of monsters are gonna start showing up to get permission to live here?
Afraid so. Now
He's
that
like,
you've officially become
I don't think I should have done this. What did I sign myself up for?
a demon lord, if they refuse to come and greet you, it would be considered a grave insult.
He's like, oh.
Nothing's changed.
Not true! Your new title has vastly increased your influence, my lord!
Even the proud members of the Lizard Man tribe would give anything to earn the favor and protection of a demon lord! Anyone who doesn't come will be our enemies! To ignore Lord Rimuru would be the height of foolishness!
This is all starting to sound like a huge hassle.
Don't worry, the Lizard Men will be coming to greet you at the very least! I made sure to inform my father of your ascension to Demon Lord as soon as I heard the news!
Wait, Abiru's coming?
Indeed! I believe I mentioned it to Shion.
Oh.
My father has already decreed that nothing will
Shion.
stop him from greeting you in person!
Forget to mention something.
Good, as he should for Lord Rimuru's sake.
Why didn't you tell me about this, Shion? But still, if the Lizard Men plan on making the trip to see me, I bet a lot of people from even smaller races will show up too.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
Hold on a sec.
You're about to be real busy.
Actually, this could work out. I just had a thought. Why don't we put out a big announcement and use this as a way to introduce Tempest to the rest of the world?
Okay.
Having everyone come all at once would be easier than having them come separately, right?
He's like, please, I only want one meeting. I don't want 50 billion. Just come once. I'll say hi, and you go bye-bye.
Wait, that would mean...
We still have a decent amount of room to increase our population. In truth, we could do with having more laborers. We'll unveil our city to the public and show them how our citizens live, on top of them coming to see me. It's a perfect chance to show off the rest of Tempest. If we do that, some monsters might think about making this place their home. Though I'll probably have to keep Malim entertained. All work and no play is a real drag. It's the perfect time for some rest and relaxation.
Look at Gapta. He's like,
What I'm
yeah.
trying to say is I think we should throw a big party.
Idea.
Oh my.
You know, Tempest loves a good party.
You mean it, my lord?
You mean it?
I'm gonna have to make my debut sooner or later, so I figure we might as well go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I love a Tempest party. And I'm excited to see everyone come to Tempest. That's gonna be so great. All the different races and seeing some of the people we haven't seen in a while, like the lizard men. You know, sometimes I forget that there's more of them outside of Tempest. So that'll be great. Y'all know I love this lizard man, especially Kambiru. He's just so cute and so dramatic. I just love him. He makes me happy. Yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. I think it's really interesting. I feel like in the last season they started to introduce more of the idea of like diplomacy in the slime world, and I really enjoyed that. And I feel like in this season, at least the start of it, in this episode, we're getting to see more of his responsibilities as a leader of a nation, and I like that they're exploring that instead of just like, oh yeah, he's a leader who just like, you know, talks to his people once in a while. He goes, he comes back, there's a party. No, we get to see kind of the whole process and how even after you win a battle, you still have a lot left to figure out after that. And I like that they're showing all of that. I think that's really interesting. And I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen next, y'all. So of course, please do make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next one comes out so we can keep watching together, y'all. I love the slime time, and it's always a great time. So make sure you're here for the next one. But if you watched with me here all the way till the end, honestly, nothing's coming to mind. Comment the star emoji because I can't think of anything. So comment that just so I know that you stuck with me all the way till the end. You're part of the end game squad, and I absolutely love that you stuck with me till the end. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I will catch you in the next one. Till then, bye.